Hello, my name is James Lewinsky, and my presentation is on managing speaking anxiety. Alright, so introduction. In this day and age, developing short attention spans and anxiety is more common than ever. Nearly everyone will experience some sort of anxiety when speaking in front of an audience, as this is a natural response. This presentation that I created will walk you through the process of managing speaking anxiety to hopefully counteract when it happens. Speaking anxiety is something that most, if not all, people will experience in their life. In fact, according to Harvard Business Review, our brains have transferred the ancient fear of being watched into public speaking. In other words, public speaking anxiety is in our DNA. Glossophobia is the fear of public speaking. Cited in an Iowa University article, nearly 75% of people experience this. While some may have this classified phobia, even those who do not will most likely still experience symptoms related to glossophobia when delivering a speech to a large audience. However, the good news is, this anxiety can be managed by different practices. To try and combat speaking anxiety, I have researched and organized the best information that I could find. The topics I'll be discussing are proper preparation, calming practices, and recovery. Alright, so preparation. The best possible way to manage anxiety is being prepared for your presentation. Knowing your topic is very important. This means researching, outlining, and writing down material. Presenting on a topic that sparks your interest is also a plus because you would already have an underlying passion for that topic. Once you have your material, organizing it into main points and supporting points in an outline will make your presentation more concise. To the left, I added a photo of an example of a good outline that you can use for your presentations or speeches. Now, as cliche as this sounds, practice makes perfect. Practicing what you're going to say and how you say it is very important, and this must be done out loud. Practicing speaking to people who you are comfortable with first will allow you to start small and get feedback. When practicing, try to visualize an audience in front of you and try to take a step into your audience's shoes. Decide what your strong and weak points are and what they may or may not like. Also, know your audience. Knowing your audience is key in order to cater your presentation to them. Research the venue you'll be presenting in, the demographics within your niche, and if possible, try to find videos of people presenting on a similar topic. At the end of the day, preparation means credibility, and the more you practice, the more weight your skills will hold. So once you feel confident with your material, there are practices that you can do before and during your presentation to ease your nerves. First of all, rest up. Make sure you get a good amount of sleep the night before, and take it easy an hour prior to your presentation. Public speaking, in a way, is a performance, and in order to deliver, you must be well rested. Another good calming practice is breathing exercises. Breathing exercises can help before and during your presentation to calm your nerves. In an article posted by Better Health Channel, it states that controlled breathing can cause physiological changes that include lowered blood pressure and heart rate, reduced levels of stress hormones in the blood, reduced lactic acid buildup in muscle tissue, and the balanced levels of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the blood, as well as many others. To the right, I included a photo of a good breathing practice, which says to take slow and deep inhales through your nose, to hold your breath and breathe it out slowly through your mouth. Before and during your presentation, when anxiety strikes, you may experience symptoms such as increased heart rate, sweating, and shaky hands. Expect them to happen and prepare for it. For example, wear clothes that might mask sweating, use hand gestures that could counteract shakiness, and move your body to calm your heart rate. Also, try to keep a poker face. This means to keep a straight face to not show emotion. I'm not saying to disregard emotion, as showing emotion that complements your words is a good way to enhance your presentation. But battling unwanted emotions such as anxiety by keeping a straight face may not only hide it from the audience, but may also convince you to keep your cool personally. Keeping a poker face in stressful situations is easier for some than others, and is something that is developed through mere practice. So when anxiety strikes, you must be prepared to mess up, and you must expect it to happen. There are certain techniques that you can practice to recover from a mistake. First of all, organize some fail-safe points. When you make a mistake and your mind goes blank, it may seem like an eternity of silence. Keep some strong fail-safe points on your mind to recover from a mistake or to transition into your next point. These points you can write down on a flashcard or just keep at the top of your head to resort to when you make a mistake. Be human. Communication author Christopher Witt states in his article that using self-deprecating humor is one of the best ways of endearing yourself to the audience. Laugh it off. Call for a timeout if necessary. Catch your breath. Take a drink of water. Stay connected with the audience. A speech and everything that happens during it is not about you. It's about the audience and your connection with them. Next, acknowledge your mistake. Mistakes happen, and everyone knows this. However, the worst thing to do is act like yours didn't happen. Most mistakes require nothing more than a simple oops or an explanation. Keep your cool and confidence, and your audience will applaud your recovery. Or at worst, they will forget about it. In conclusion, I hope this presentation made you a little more comfortable and confident about speaking, or at least informed you on how to combat speaking anxiety. Using the steps of preparation, calming practices, and recovery practices, you should be able to create a better delivery for your next speech or presentation. At the end of the day, public speaking is a performance, and like all live performers, you will get nervous before your gig. If you don't get at least a little nervous, you're either a seasoned professional, or you probably just aren't passionate enough. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you all for listening. Have a good day.